Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Stormworks. As a heatwave is sweeping over Europe at the moment, and the temperature in my room where I'm recording this is about 29 degrees, I thought, why not chill and cool down in the Arctic? Time to continue the campaign. I have constructed a helicopter. Now I have changed a couple of things to the helicopter ever since you last saw it, part of which is removing one engine. Another important element is adding more floats. And I relocated the main, the main rotor a bit to make sure that it has better, or it's more in line with the center of gravity. Now, it's time to get underway. I have to still find that rescue swimmer. At least, sorry, not a rescue swimmer, just a general swimmer. I added a lot more fuel tanks to this helo, making sure that, at least hopefully, this thing will have the endurance that it needs. I currently have 937.5 liters of fuel available on this helo, or at least that's the capacity, with currently 916 available. Now, I still need to make sure that the up arrow is turned into a sticky, so I need to change the control schedule a little. But at the moment I still need to control the thing with, of course, W and S for the pitch, and up and down arrows to make sure it actually ascends and or descends. Anyway, this swimmer is supposedly on a lake. It should be a fairly easy mission. Go in, pick up the guy, and bring him back to a hospital. So, which is likely to be the research outpost that we have been bringing people to quite a while. I'm not sure how much medical equipment is actually there, but then again, the base Stormworks hospital just looks like a couple of bunk beds in a shed. So we'll just go with the general idea that that is a hospital. Now, let's see what the speed on this thing is. About 100 kph. Definitely a hell of a lot faster than animal boats. I can definitely feel that the thing does not have two engines anymore, because it is quite a bit more sluggish than the earlier version of the Little Bird was, as I called it. Now, we don't exactly know where the swimmer is. We've been given a general search area. So let's just hope that he has a flare on him. And that we can use that flare to orient towards the swimmer. Let's see. No thermal protection. Search the lake for him before the cold overcomes him. Is that him? I can see a small dot there on the ice shelf. No idea if this thing can actually land on the ice shelf. I think that's our swimmer. Bloody hell, he must be cold. Okay, before I yeah, I'm picking you up. Hang on. Before I completely commit to landing this thing on here, I first want to see if it can do it. If the ice shelf can support the helo. Oh, it kinda can. Let's see. Can I keep the helo stable over here? Because I have had helos which were just hovering. And then they decided that now was a very good time to take off. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to find a sort of neutral point where the helo is still touching the ice shelf, not taking off. And at the same time, not pushing it down. Yeah, I think this kind of does it. Okay, you, with me, quick. There is currently no radiator, whatsoever on, or no heater whatsoever on this helicopter. So we'll just have to make this quick. Because he doesn't have any thermal clothing on, and the exterior temperature is probably not that warm. Fortunately, it's only a short hop. 600 meters, and we're there. Now, it is tempting to try and land this helicopter on the water to see if those floats can actually sustain it and all of its weight. But I'd rather just complete the mission, get some more research points in, and see what other objects we can buy. I don't think that this thing has a helo pad on it. No. Okay, we'll just touch her down here then. Alright, throttle down. Let's go get our dude. And make a run for the outposts. I should have landed on the other side. Some of these missions can be nice and short and sweet if you don't jump over the edge of the ladder over there. And should give you decent rewards as well. 12 research points? Holy crap. Thank you. That was very, very generous. Let's continue with the whole helicopter and plane development program. This would be another thing that I want to get. This is the next section of planes. You can then move on to heavy aircraft, which gives you the heavy rotor and the large rotor and the huge rotor and control surface. So I'm going to need a few more research points for that. So let's just take a... No, not a shower. There's the kitchen. Take a nap. And see what other missions pop up. Still, this was a good early experiment mission for the helo. Medevac ship worker. Let me guess, that's 100 clicks away. Yep. That's a bit far. That would be an hour's flight for this helicopter. That's... no. Not doing that. Climbing accident. What do you have? A lighthouse operator on the Arctic mainland has reported spotted smoke from a red distress flare on a nearby mountain pass. Weather conditions are worsening, so you will need to act fast. Understood. Where are we going? We're only going 1 click? Okay. That works for me. Let's see. Back to the helo. Fortunately, it should be getting daylight soon, so with that I hope to get a little bit more visibility and a little easier time spotting what I'm looking for. I do have the spotlights. These are the main lights, and there's the spotlight. Alright, power back up. Throttle to full, and we ascend. I haven't actually seen this mission pop up ever, so I think I'm just going to go over there and retrieve a couple of people. No idea how many, though. I have... what is it, 5 seats on this thing? 4? 4. Well, 5 if you include the pilot. I am wearing Arctic gear, so I should be fine. The people on that mountain might be slightly less so. Jeez, visibility is terrible. Okay. Look for a distress flare. Left. There. Jeez, you want me to land over there? Ooh. That's going to be very, very tricky. Angle that searchlight down a little. No, that's up stealth. You need to point it the other way. There we are. 3 people in dire need of pickup. Can I land this thing without chopping their heads off? And without the helicopter flying off? I have no idea exactly what I'm landing on. Hello, people. Nope, I think I'm landing next to the mountain right now. Slowly back. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Can we just hold it here for a sec? No, 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 no. That helicopter was definitely trying to fly off. I need to see what's around here. Yeah, the LZ is shit. There is no LZ. This is when you'd really want somebody on the helicopter with you. who can man a winch, for example, so that I can bring these people up. So what I'm going to have to do, I guess, is just try and land here, walk up the hill, get those guys, put them in the helicopter, and bring them back. The big question is there any flat surface over here where I can put this helicopter down? There should be, somewhere. But I cannot see jack shit until it gets light. Just hope those people haven't been frozen over by the time that I actually get to them. Is this sloping or not? Yeah, I'm definitely trying to land on the slope. That's not going to work. Bring the searchlight back a little. I don't need it to be perfectly flat either. It just needs to be flat enough. Is this... No. Not quite. I'm going to have to start getting crew. Can I put her down here? Problem is, my tail rotor is getting dangerously close to the ground. And no, I'm still trying to land on the slope. Come on, son. Rise quicker. Because a hoist, just lifting these people in with a harness would be ideal. But I don't have that sort of capability. Oh, there's the lighthouse in question at about 1 o'clock, almost dead ahead. I'm tempted to put this thing down on top of the hill, but I think it won't quite work. I'm not exactly landed. No. I'm not touching the controls now, I'm just seeing what the helo does. Let's reduce throttle a little bit. I just wanted to sort of hang on this cliff over here. Just kind of sit there. Come on. There is a pretty famous video of a Chinook that, well, not really lands, but extends its ramp onto a roof and thus rescues some people. How's my throttle? My throttle is almost 37%. Much lower, and the thing is going to stall out and not do anything at all. I might be able to grab somebody. Come on. No! Oh dear. Well, it might be a soft landing. If I get lucky, which I kind of don't. Come on, come on, come on. Stay steady! Oh god. There goes the helo. There goes the tail rotor. You might want to stay here for a sec. Yeah. That is one fucked helicopter. The thing is... Yeah, he's screwed. I might just be able to do this mission walking, because they only need to go 400 meters. Let's try that then. Lesson learned, I need crew. I need somebody to start playing these missions with me and make sure that they can operate the equipment, like either the rescue bed or a harness, or at least any other way to transport people up. Because at the moment, I just don't have the capacity that I need. Let's see, are you dying yet? Oh. You got a parka on, you're fine. Did I pick this guy up or what? Yeah, there we go. Now, it seems like my character's moving pretty slow, potentially through the snow. Damn it. I'm going to have to use, or unlock, rescue equipment before going for the bigger helos. Where was that again? Advanced rescue equipment. This is what I need, the mag all for 20 research points. So, the plan? Get these guys over to the village where they need to go. So I'm going to walk up the hill, get them, walk them back, and then walk all the way back to base and get the research points. Get the winch, get the mag all, lift the helicopter off of the water and back to base. And with a mag all I can do the same thing for my car that I wrecked a couple of episodes ago. I'm very glad that these guys actually have their winter gear on. If they didn't, they'd probably be dead by now. Jeez, this is what I was trying to land on. No surprise that didn't work. Something else that I will want to get for the helicopter is some way of holding altitude. Some way, a PID for example, attached to an altimeter, which just maintains the helicopter's altitude. Because right now, I cannot leave the controls. And if you're doing these things solo, you're going to have to, at some point, leave the controls. Which normally on a boat is not a problem, but if you're flying a helo, it is, well, rather tricky. Because a boat's going to stay where it is, but a helo has plans of its own. Anyway, why these guys couldn't move the last 400 meters on their own power, I'm not really sure. But we'll just go over here and show them the way to the fishing village. Hoping there's not water between it, but I think there's not. Now, something that they have introduced in Stormworks recently are rockets, kind of. Solid fuel boosters that you might know from Kerbal Space Program. Or solid rocket boosters. These things fire once, basically. You can only activate them. You cannot deactivate them. You cannot control their throttle. It is just press and go. Which you can use to create missiles or rockets or whatever you want to call them. I haven't used them yet. I think they might be an interesting addition to Stormworks, but at the moment I really wouldn't know why you would even want one. What is the benefit of having something like that? And somebody mentioned, well, one thing that they can do is if you have either a short takeoff or a short landing, use a sort of rocket boost assist. And there were, I think there were C-130s back in the day which did get that benefit, or which did get that boost, so they could land inside a stadium. And with that, they were able to very, very quickly slow down and speed back up. So they could take off from... Yeah, this is going to take a while. They could take off from the stadium itself. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, I'm going to go all the way back, or at least I'll do that off screen, and start working on a recovery vehicle to make sure that I can get this vehicle back and this helicopter back. Fortunately, I have a nice bit of spare cash, 57,000, but I would rather like to get the helicopters back, because, well, or the helicopter, singular, because there are quite a few parts in there that are pretty valuable. So, a bit of a shorter episode this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the helicopter and what you'd like me to see me do next. And I shall see you next week for more episodes.